Until the mid-19th century most boats were made of natural materials, primarily wood, although reed, bark and animal skins were also used. Early boats include the bound reed style of boat seen in ancient Egypt, the birch bark canoe, the animal hide covered kayak and coracle, and the dugout canoe made from a single log. By the mid-19th century, many boats had been built with iron or steel frames but still planked in wood. In 1855 ferro-cement boat construction was patented by the French, who coined the name fer-cement. This is a system by which a steel or iron wire framework is built in the shape of a boat's hull and covered over with cement. Reinforced with bulkheads and other internal structure, it is strong but heavy, easily repaired, and, if sealed properly, will not leak or corrode. As the forests of Britain and Europe continued to be over-harvested to supply the keels of larger wooden boats, and the Bessemer process cheapened the cost of steel, steel ships and boats began to be more common. By the 1930s, boats built entirely of steel from frames to plating were seen replacing wooden boats in many industrial uses and fishing fleets. Private recreational boats of steel remain uncommon. In 1895 W. H. Mullins produced steel boats of galvanized iron and by 1930 became the world's largest producer of pleasure boats. Mullins also offered boats in aluminium from 1895 through 1899 and once again in the 1920s, but it wasn't until the mid-20th century that aluminium gained widespread popularity. Though much more expensive than steel, aluminium alloys exist that do not corrode in salt water, allowing a similar load-carrying capacity to steel at much less weight. Around the mid-1960s, boats made of fiberglass became popular, especially for recreational boats. Fiberglass is also known as GRP or glass-reinforced plastic in the UK, and FRP for fiber-reinforced plastic in the US. Fiberglass boats are strong, and do not rust, corrode, or rot. Instead, they are susceptible to structural degradation from sunlight, and extremes in temperature over their lifespan. Fiberglass structures can be made stiffer with sandwich panels, where the fiberglass encloses a lightweight core such as balsa or foam. Cold molding is a modern construction method, using wood as the structural component. In one cold molding process, very thin strips of wood are layered over a form. Each layer is coated with resin, followed by another directionally alternating layer laid on top. Subsequent layers may be stapled or otherwise mechanically fastened to the previous, or weighted or vacuum bagged, to provide compression and stabilization until the resin sets. An alternative process uses thin sheets of plywood shaped over a disposable mail mold, and coated with epoxy. Thank you for watching. Please remember to subscribe for more videos coming soon.